It's a topic you never can get very far away from here in South Texas.
That is very true. You mentioned June 2nd. I feel like we're already getting inklings of that outside faith.
Yeah, it is already on the warmer side. We got a little bit of rain last week, but this week, not so much. Really going to be on the drier side. Low chances of rain as we end the week off. That's going to be with the cold front. So that's what's going to bring us a little bit more relief to this early preview of summer that we've been experiencing today, tomorrow, and it'll continue really for the rest of the week. As we look at our national temperature map, this is kind of where we're watching for our next cold front to come. So the entire Lone Star State is going to cash in on that. But before we get there, already on the warmer side, Tuesday about 6:15 tonight, and we're still in the 80s, 80 degrees here in Corpus Christi. Looking at our future cast as we head into the night, sustained winds will still be out of the south-southeast, gusts near 40 miles per hour as we get into our overnight hours. So that's going to kind of limit any fog trying to develop into Wednesday morning, but it's still going to mean that some areas closer towards the coast and coastal locations, you guys still have the chance of seeing a little bit of sea fog as you're starting your Wednesday morning off. Winds still going to be on the gusty side, gusts near about 45 miles per hour. So it's going to be breezy. It's still going to be warm as we're getting into our afternoon hours. We'll see temperatures rising just a tad bit warmer than what we saw today. Upper 80s and low 90s will be possible for most of our areas. 89 here in Corpus Christi, getting a little bit warmer. We top out near about 93 degrees as we get into tomorrow's afternoon highs. Available moisture, this is what we're watching. It's going to be warm, damp as we continue throughout the rest of the week. That same cold front that tried to sneak in as we headed into yesterday, that's now rising and pushing up as a warm front, and as that's doing so, it's just adding in more and more moisture into our area. Another thing that we're watching though, this cold front, it's already sneaking into the Lone Star State, but it's going to stall a bit. But thankfully we have this area of high pressure. That's what's keeping mostly sunny skies, warm temperatures on the board here for us as we're ending the week off. We start to see that front finally making up its mind, moving into the coastal bend as we get into Saturday and Sunday, and as that's doing so, we'll have a little bit of rain chances more so towards the northern end of that front, but us on the back end, we have a low chance of cashing in on some isolated to widely scattered showers as we're getting into our weekend forecast. Here's a look at that as we get into Saturday morning. Low isolated chances start to creep in. Front passes on through. A little bit of rain also associated as we get into the back end of that front. And even as we get into Monday, low isolated chances of rain will be in the forecast, but north winds, that's also going to stick around for a couple of days. So that means that dew point values really going to drop. We'll start to see those values more so in the mid to upper 40s as we're getting into next week. With winds being on the higher side, bays will be choppy, waves around 5 to 8 feet. So that does mean that we do have to be a little bit more cautious if you're heading out on the water tomorrow. Small craft advisory already in effect, and that's going to last through Thursday about midnight. So just keep that in mind if you're trying to hit the water to cool down a little bit more. So waking up tomorrow morning, 70s, those aren't going anywhere anytime soon. It's going to be muggy, it's going to be warm, it's going to be breezy, sustained winds up to about 25 miles per hour. Rest of the week, really going to stick around with these mostly to partly sunny skies day by day. A little bit more increasing cloud coverage as that front comes in through the weekend. Behind that, temperatures will really drop below normal values as we get into the new week. We'll see those morning low temperatures into Monday and Tuesday try to creep in to the upper 40s for some areas, especially further north here in Corpus Christi. We're going to stick a little bit closer to 50 degrees Monday and Tuesday. Either way, that's about 20 degrees cooler than what we started tomorrow and then tomorrow's morning off and today as well. So cooler weather is on the way, but like you guys mentioned, it's going to be warm and hot before we get there.
Oh my goodness alive. All right. Thank you for that, Faith. Hey.